I said, I'm living my best life. I said, I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's with my best friends. Turned all my L's into lessons. You see the whip pulling up, it's like skirt. Dreams pulling up, I'm like skirt. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like.
I'm like Big Pop mixed with Tupac. I'm like Machiavelli, Nita, Little Caesar.
Welcome to the Perfect Match Podcast.
Welcome.
First time in the new, not really new studio, but new setup. We got.
Oh, it feels like a new studio.
We flipped around the whole apartment. We got new.
Gave Georgia the master.
New stuff is in new places, and we got.
It's great. This whole thing is cleared out, but we're not at Georgia's little table anymore.
No, we're
at
Rand's
my
desk,
which is thinner, much like these people's Instagrams. Thin.
Oh,
Slim.
I had really thick Instagrams.
All of mine were slimstas.
All of mine were non-deleters.
I love it.
We're keepers.
I'm so excited for this.
It was great.
I am so excited for this conversation.
I had a fucking blast today, just pouring through all of this information.
Well, it was good that I didn't have much. I mean, I don't have much, but it's good that you do. Yeah. It's not good that people, I didn't.
You had a lot of stuff on the guys. I got a lot of stuff on the girls. And I tend to I nitpick. I can dig stuff out of nothingness even.
I felt like I tried. And I got a little. Yeah. But, yeah, so we got the girls, baby.
Yep. The girls
ladies'
are here.
night.
The girls deep dive. Since I have 6, I'll kick it off.
Of course.
Before I kick it off, something that I discovered while doing this deep dive. It's a 2-hour premiere. Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which they might have
so
done that last...
So it'll be a 3-hour pod?
they might have done that last season, if I remember. But it's
yeah, I feel like they may have.
It's great because if you only do an hour, you don't, because it's not the challenge and you're not like, you don't already know half the people there. Unless you're us, where we know everyone.
Right, getting more footage.
Yeah,
where
you get a little bit of a footing with everyone.
Uh-huh.
Get a little glimpse.
I also want to say that I think that we have not prepared ourselves mentally enough for this new fate button. This is going to be a different thing. We are about to be shook.
Oh, yeah.
It's like getting an update for Facebook back in the day when those would happen. Like, remember before it was like, you just had a wall?
Gosh. Yeah.
And it was such a different
when
thing.
they went to the timeline, like, people were, like, with pitchforks out
Oh,
the
I
streets.
feel like a couple people probably died due to that update. In some fashion, due to that update, there were deaths.
Outraged.
And I feel like I gotta mentally prep myself to not be that way when I watch it. I have to be open.
Open to it. Well, here's the thing. It's going to eliminate the challenges, which I think is, like, great. Because we always complain about the challenges.
What are we gonna? Where's our content gonna
come
from?
Well, and like, where's the structure of the show? Like, they always had a night where they kind of had to be a little bit sober because they were doing a challenge the next day, and you never know what it was gonna be. You at least can't be like super hungover. But
I don't think they ever were.
I feel like it's a different routine. Not that these people are returning. It's the new show. It's a brand new experience.
Well, when one door closes, another one opens. Yeah. What? The challenge door is closed. What are we going to be doing?
The challenge door closed? What do you mean?
No, not the show. The missions.
Mm-hmm.
The mission door is closed. A brand new door is going to open. The fate button is a window because it's a button.
I'm so excited.
Can't take up as much time as the challenge.
I'm really excited for the theatrics of the fate button.
Oh, the theatrics and the technology.
Oh my gosh. They with like the truth booth with the hands on the iPads, that's like the year 3000. The fate button has to be like where humans have entered to become a new species.
Yeah.
Like
you
it's
fly, take a rocket and press the button, which is in outer space.
It's going to be like trans-dimensional, like all this kind of shit.
We're getting real futuristic with these deep dives for some reason. Last time we were talking about outer space again.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm obsessed.
Touching base with space.
I've been looking into Tom DeLonge.
Touching base with space.
Oh my God.
That's a show.
I love it, but I also hate it.
It's so bad. All right. Let's touch base with some of these women.
Let's touch base with space.
All right. Speaking of space, meaning nothing to do with space, my first girl, Lauren. Lauren Roush. Her handle is at L Roush. That's LROUSH 95.
Was she born in 95?
Yes, she was born in 95 because she's 23 years old. She's from West Virginia. West Virginia. Their most recent cast member,
Lexi,
was fucking electric.
Uh-huh.
Was a legendary reality show contestant.
And if I remember from our draft, she looks like Nicole Spiller.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Nicole Spiller. She's a third grade teacher. She kind of looks like Taylor Swift as well. Going through all her stuff, she kind of has that, like, I don't know, like clean cut. Not clean cut, but like she's a beauty pageant. All-American girl. Like, yeah,
Nicole
legitimately.
Spiller. Taylor Swift, both fit the
bill. My comparison is not Nicole, it's actually Catherine from season 5.
Okay.
Because she like embodies everything that Southern charm from on Bravo is. The makeup, the gowns, the like I don't know, the high class like lifestyle.
High society.
Like that's really what she is. She's legitimate beauty pageant, like Miss America wannabe, not even wannabe, like probably aspiring. Like she knows.
Has she been in a Miss America pageant?
She has not been in a Miss America pageant, but she has pictures with like, so excited for my friend who's representing blah, blah, blah at Miss America, like a certain state. So she's like in that like sphere of.
You know who else was?
Who?
Tara Grinstead from Up and Vanished pod. And it's a great podcast. If anyone liked Serial, looking for one of those like murder mystery, Payne Lindsay's annoying AF to me. Can't stand the way he talks. But the story's so good. And she's kind of a blonde Tara Grinstead. She was a teacher, went missing.
Okay. So Tara Grinstead.
I'll give a mini spoiler. They solve it on the pod.
So like this is a warning to Lauren. Then?
Lauren, be so fucking careful.
Yeah, and now that she's like being talked about on podcasts, this is especially.
I know. I felt like I had to say it or else.
We might as well announce her missing now, right? Like let's just be one step ahead of it. She's missing. Find her now and keep her secure. Lauren, watch out.
No, but for real, Tara's was a cold case for like 15 years.
Okay. Well, this will be a cold case for like 15 minutes when someone's like, hey, I'm with her. Or like if Lauren's listening to this, oh, I'm Lauren.
Oh, yeah, actually not missing.
Right here on your TV next week.
Way more high profile than Tara, so. And it's a different time.
So Lauren is like, I went really deep. She has like pictures going back to like 2012. High school stuff. Like when she was 2006? She's like 17. So there's a lot of stuff on there. It gets back to as I've said it before, my favorite genre of Instagram is the blurry, ultra filtered, like mirror selfie Instagram. It's my favorite thing.
She has a bunch?
She doesn't have a ton of those. I'll get to Jasmine, who has a lot of those. Hers is super deep.
Unlike your voice there.
But like I couldn't find any dirt on Lauren. Nothing like even controversial. Nothing like weird, wacky weird to like really laugh at. She seems like a legitimately very, very, very nice person. Like everything is about the pageants and like it's her with little kids, like doing stuff for foundations, all this kind of stuff. Like she's
all American,
philanthropic. Is that how you say that word?
I think. Good job. You figured it out.
Now, the one thing that I did find, it is one of her like first 10 pictures when she was just getting into the beauty pageant business, and she was doing a photo shoot for some, I don't even know what company. Did she have a nip slip?
Your hand motions are like just as if a tit is coming out.
Oh, it was not a nip slip. It was her. Look at this picture and tell me, who does she look like? You're covering the mic.
Oh, the mic. I mean...
Is she not 100% JoJo Siwa?
Wait, that's what I was going to say, but I was like, how could that be? Because JoJo Siwa was 9.
I know, but this is when she was like 16 or 17.
Oh,
JoJo Siwa, if you go back to thousands of posts of Lauren, you find JoJo Siwa.
The big lollipop and the like slutty tutu, I feel like that is like pedophilia, like related. in some way. I hate it.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that photo so much. It makes me sick.
Ever. It is so good.
I'm sorry to... Wait, what is her name again? Shoot. Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Roush.
Lauren Roush,
Or
a.k.a.
Rouge.
JoJo Siwa, a.k.a. Dance Mom's Superstar.
Yes.
Coming to
Who
Are You
sings
the One?
Georgia and Mason, her cousin's favorite song.
I'ma come back like a boomerang.
The best thing ever is when Georgia mouths it, and the part where it's like, all those boys just brush us off, saying we're something, but no, we're not. Whenever Georgia does that part, I like die in a good way.
God, probably so many of our listeners know exactly what we're talking
I'm gonna come
about.
back like a boomerang. All right, go on. Sorry.
Anyway, so Lauren
Sorry.
is JoJo Siwa. She's the pageant model. She is Catherine. She is, she's fucking ready for this show. I'm pumped. Pumped for Lauren.
All right, Lauren. I am excited too, and I already am thinking twice about my order that Okay, but I'm gonna start with Nutsa because she was the eye catcher. She always is, but there's not that much. So what I thought about her was fun to look at, not fun to talk about. I wish we could play a game of pictures of Kylie Jenner and pictures of her on Instagram.
Yeah.
And ask random people
who is this?
Which one's which which one's Kylie? Which one is Nutsa? Because they look so similar. They're going to give me a seizure. Reggie was just scrolling. Maybe edit that out because that was just so random. Definitely edit this part out. Okay. But wait, what was I just talking about? Nutsa?
Yeah.
Kylie or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I think a lot of people would get it wrong. I don't think people would be able to tell the difference. I barely, now that I follow her, she comes up. I also follow Kylie because I gotta be hip. And they, half the time, I don't know. I think they're all Kylie.
And especially with the braids that she has.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
It's like she's trying to be the Czech
But she legitimately
version.
looks like if she didn't
do all the same
browsing
thing.
her Instagram, she just the way that she glams herself up, even if she, I feel like there's no avoiding her looking like Kylie Jenner.
Agreed.
But she does.
I
go out of
almost
her
feel
way.
like because Kylie got so much work done, Nutsa looks more like Kylie Jenner than Kylie Jenner. Really, Kylie had to pay to look like Kylie, and Nutsa just looks like Kylie. Mm-hmm. But so she is one that I think if an accent is not on her voice, then I'm a monkey's uncle.
There's an accent on her voice, that's for sure.
I mean, she just looks like...
She also...
okay,
she
I'm trying to
just
choose my words careful. Yeah, exotic, but in a hardened way. She looks hardened, which makes her stunning, elegant. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, exotic's a better term. Eastern exotic.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
I was going to say she. All right, my first impression of her is, first of all, her Instagram page right now. The picture is just a red dot.
Oh.
It's just all red. And she has her name with all these X's, weird font. She seems...
Her last name is also Sitkaruilich.
She seems controversial. Does that make sense? She seems like she's going to be maybe not controversial. I don't really know how to... She seems like she's going to be the face of the season.
Well, yeah, because Kylie Jenner's got a very marketable face. But she definitely keeps a Slimstagram. Mm-hmm. And, but yeah, she has captions LA has my heart. With a black heart. Yeah. And it's her in a mirror in clearly a penthouse of a hotel. Mm-hmm. Then she'll have much needed spa day. It's bleh, I'm bored. Yep. I'm bored. Like, I'm not bored by looking at photos of you, but you're not.
36 Instagram posts.
Also, right, so slimsta, but also, she does kind of look like Olivia, my one true
Little bit.
love.
Little bit, yeah.
And Olivia was more fun to look at because she's funny and had a personality and, like, didn't have a slimsta. I wonder if she does now. I gotta look.
Oh.
I hope she hasn't caved. Keep your old photos, guys. It's for you, not them. But then, okay, so here's just one thing I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
On January 24th of this year, there's a post that she made that is an acting clip.
Okay.
And the caption is, like, true passion with, like, the acting emojis, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my phone or whatever, but I've tried to watch it twice and there's no sound. Although it doesn't say there's videos, no sound. So I'm not sure, but I don't know what they're saying. Reggie, the quality, the positioning, the way, the looks on both of the actors.
With the fedora?
Yep. Looks like a porn. Looks like it's going to be a porno. Like, not even a
There's no
real
sound.
one.
No sound at all.
Okay, look at it. Just
True
watch.
passion is the
Just
caption.
watch them. It's like the quality of it and the way they're sitting, the matchup, like her and that guy. That guy looks like a guy that would be in porn.
Oh my god, he's got the weirdest looking mustache and his nose just hangs over so you can't see the middle of his mustache.
Yep, and you can tell that there's not an ounce of charisma in his whole body. He's just like,
Oh
I have
my
a giant heart on and I'm ready to go.
And I'm wearing this jean jacket.
So that's interesting. I'm not accusing her of doing porn. I'm sure she wouldn't put it on her Instagram. I'm saying that particular film she was doing. I don't know.
Oh my
Not
god.
sure what it is. That's all I got for not so. Oh, and another one. She was on the red carpet.
Shad?
Right, a little bit. And Shad. It is a network that Shad was at. It didn't say anything about an award show. It was just a red carpet type thing.
Okay.
Are those only for award shows? Or like could have been a premiere for something?
Yeah.
It was
premiere.
tagged BET.
Oh, BET Awards?
It didn't say awards though.
Probably. Or like what the heck are those what are the heck are those hip hop awards? I mean, no, they have the BET. God, what are they called? Like the Woodies or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways.
Maybe. But that is all I have for Nutsa. And she's at Nutsio. Nutsioo. Double O. Double O Nutsy.
Nice. Double O Nutsy. Agent 00 Nutsy.
It sounds like a little squirrel agent. In like a cartoon.
Like Ice Age? Like Scrat?
I was thinking more of like Zootopia.
Oh, okay. I like it. Alright, who am I gonna go to next? I'm gonna go to Kayla.
Okay. There's a lot of Kaylas already.
Kayla,
That's a minus. I'm gonna
there's
give
a
her a
Kayla
minus.
and there's a Kenya, and there's on the
I'm down
challenge
with
there's
the Kenya.
Kaylee and there's Kayla, and it's just these
Kenya is not one of those names.
I know, but just Kayla, Kenya.
Is that Big Thunder?
Thunder, fear the thunder. No, I have no idea.
Did you hear what I asked?
I didn't really hear.
Was that a Big Thunder?
Was that Big Thunder?
I said, Big Thunder.
No.
Big
Okay.
Thunder. Our steed.
Our
Did Big
steed.
Thunder just wake up? Our steed. Like a big horse.
Kayla. Kayla is at KCamUmagat. That's UMAGAT.
Okay.
She's from Seattle. She's 22. She is a Seattle Seahawks cheerleader.
Ooh.
Which my instant impression is she might be like the most in shape person on the show.
I want to see her.
I feel like, let me pull up her page, but I feel like she is, I feel like cheerleaders in general, professional cheerleaders are just like the most agile, like secretly strong people. She doesn't give off the vibe of like, I'm in super great shape, but like I low key might be really good on the challenge because she's an NFL cheerleader.
Yeah.
So that was like my initial impression was
Don't
that.
they all have to do like standing backflips and
Oh
shit?
my gosh, yeah. And they showed, she had like a video of her like trying out for the team, like doing these dance moves and stuff, and it's just like,
I want to watch them. Not right now, but
I felt out of breath watching 10 seconds of it. It's just like moving her body in like ridiculous ways.
She left you breathless.
She left me breathless. She also, so my previous, okay, she seems like legitimately perfect. I skimmed through her whole thing, similar to Lauren. Like I couldn't, there's not any sort of possible blemish on not only like her body, but her persona, her like,
what are her captions
emotionally. Like? It's all pretty basic stuff. Like my previous cast comparison is Michaela from season 4. Like, I don't think she lets a lot of her true, maybe not feelings, but like, she doesn't, she doesn't let anything out there that could be like used against her in any way.
Is she like Elsa from Frozen?
Locked up in a tower?
Yep.
I just think that she's very careful about what she chooses her words wisely. She seems like that type of person.
Which could be good or bad. It could be sneaky or it could be
I also think she has like
genuine.
The potential to have like drunken breakdowns.
Oh.
Like, that's what that type of person probably, right? Wouldn't you say they'd be prone to that? If you're like kind of closed up a little bit? If you get...
She doesn't look to me like a drunken She's 22 though.
Yeah.
She looks like an old soul. She doesn't look old. She looks 22.
That's why like my other comp that I was kind of using for her a little bit was Audrey from last season.
Oh, I forgot about Audrey.
Like
she's
really
awesome.
Professional.
Yes,
like going.
Right.
She's gonna go on the show and not. Yeah.
Going to an interview at a magazine.
Yeah.
That's what she looks like to me. So I don't really. I think she just is PR conscious. She's not necessarily holding stuff.
Good word. PR conscious is very good to describe her.
Yeah. She looks like a PR rep.
Absolutely.
Like
maybe that's.
I would hire her.
Once she's done with cheerleading, maybe that's what she'll do.
I know, and when you said she's so in shape, I expected like fitness posts, but a lot of them are just beautiful pictures of her, like out to a business lunch or on the beach.
Yeah. Check out this picture that I found from a couple years ago, which must have been like her. Oh, it was her sophomore year. This is her homecoming in like a big princess pink gown.
Riding in on some sort of golf cart.
And the looks like the quarterback of the
Came
team,
off
like
the
giving
field.
her flowers. Is it not Cinderella Story, Chad Michael Murray,
Hilary Duff? Yes.
That's this is a scene out of it. The crowd is packed. Everyone's watching
looking
them.
Oh
it
my
looks
gosh.
like it happened in the middle of the game. Like the refs would be like, all right, come back over here. Like,
right, yes.
I want to like find a shot from that movie because it looks like it I can't even talk. It's exactly that.
You were flustered for her big moment.
I mean, it happened probably 6 or 7 years ago. Maybe even more, and I'm still
Look at that photo again.
Yeah.
Imagine that it's almost even better than Cinderella's Story because really that skirt is a Velcro. Underneath is a pink version of her team's, because she was definitely a high school cheerleader.
Definitely.
And then they all do some special dance with her at the center.
Yep. Football team joins in. It's like High School Musical.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But it is wild.
We're all in this for Kayla.
Oh my God.
I wish we knew that guy's name.
But my last thing on Kayla is a caption from a picture a while ago, and this makes me think that Chamoy is her perfect match because on her guys preview, as you laid out, he had that one caption where it was like
the wolves in the pool.
No, it was like I don't want to grow up, like something like that. Like
I'm enjoying this time in my life. The 12-year-old journal.
Yes. So her caption. This must have been a few years ago or something. I turned 21 in exactly 5 months, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'm not meant to be an adult, and it scares me. So for my 21st, I want to go somewhere that always makes me feel like a little kid again. So friends, clear your schedules, save up money, and help me cope with the fact that I'm getting old while eating some Dole Whip and hanging out with Mickey. It was a picture at Disney World or Disneyland or something. But really makes me think Chamoy might be your perfect match. These
they don't want to grow up.
And these people, do
you think it's my friend Sam's husband Chris is her perfect match?
Oh my God.
Because that man loves Disney more than anyone in the world.
More than Walt did.
More than Walt. That's the hashtag for him in general. More than Walt.
I mean, really quickly,
my best friend, like more like a sister.
Her husband Chris, in the wake of Hurricane Irma, was hesitant to cancel their trip because he had booked a thing that he had booked 3 years ago. Where there's like
not 3 years, 6 months.
But there's like a place that they were going to at Disney where it's like open every day of the year, and you have to book it like years in advance. You know what I'm talking about? There's like a building that you can go to and like tour. This is like that's how insanely Disney he is that he was willing to go there in the eye of Hurricane Irma.
The eye.
I mean, so like they're like all flights are canceled, and he's like trying to figure out like a caravan to go down.
I feel like you're redoing Sam's bit from when she was telling me about this.
You know that
whole
meme?
Thing. She is so funny about it too. Wait, really quick.
Yeah.
He has an app or something, some sort of like planning device, where it tells him how many days till Disney, because he always has a Disney trip planned or on the horizon. When he doesn't, it tells him how many days since he last went to Disney. It's the greatest thing ever.
He is like that hurricane thing. I feel like he was that meme of all of the traffic backed up one way, and there's the one car going the other direction. Like that's who he was.
Him to Disney. Okay, that's Chris Corner,
and that was Kayla.
Wait, I also need to talk about that again. I need to bask in how much I hate it.
That caption.
Read it again, just one more time. The first sentence.
21 in exactly 5 months.
5 months. Okay, wait.
Wait. She has a couple posts like that where it's like exactly 6 months ago. I blank.
Right, 6 months. I mean, still.
5 months is
5 months, and exactly 5 months. It's like I don't even know. I'm like at a loss for words, but I just will have an analogy to this time on Vanderpump Rules that Kristen is talking about. She's a character. Her boyfriend of 5 years had cheated on her in the past. And she's telling this, it's relevant to the plot of the show, whatever, bear with me, but she is talking about it in such seriousness. And I was watching it with Jimmy, who's been on the pod. You guys know him. This was years and years ago. She goes, and he kissed her 3 days before my birthday. And he laughed so hard. Like it was just
3 days before my birthday.
That's like, what the fuck does that mean? Who the fuck cares?
It's honestly, it's just that she was at Disney World and she wanted to make a post like that in relation to like becoming an adult, 21 years old. Or whatever.
She went too far.
I know, it was a stretch. In exactly 20 weeks and 3 days,
also,
I will turn 21.
No, it's also like, get drunk, bro. Get drunk and shut the fuck up like everybody else. Bruh.
Gosh.
This is cheerleader? This is
PR 101.
This is PR? Horrible PR. You look like an idiot.
Thank God she's 22. And so this was
What's she supposed for 22?
But this is like in the range of like now she can cringe on her. But
what did she post? I want to know what she posted 5 months before 22.
I don't. In exactly 5 months, I will turn 22. And unlike last year, I'm finally ready to become an adult.
Meet me at the nursing home. Oh, man, God, I'm not a fan.
That's Kayla.
Okay, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Overall. That last one, whew.
It's a doozy.
Rough. That was rough.
Great. It's fantastic. All right, who's your next one? Who's your next gal?
My next gal is Asia Woodley.
Asia.
At, for some unknown reason, Kaylani Love.
That
K-A-Y.
confused me so much.
Yep.
I thought there was a person
I'm giving them the handle. Just wait one second. Kaylonilove. Kaylani Love. Who do you think there was a person named Kaylani?
I was like, we missed someone.
Oh my gosh, I know.
And she's not on the show. Because I was looking, like, they're already, like, going on trips and, like, partying together. And I was like, oh, Jasmine or blah, blah, blah. Like, these people are hanging out. Who is this person? Then I clicked on her. Are You the One season 7? She's not there.
No.
Who is she?
Asia. She's sneaky. She wants to be Kaylani
Is she a background? Love. Is this foreshadowing her being like a background person?
You know what?
Might be.
I do think she might be a background person. But you never know. And she is so amazingly beautiful to look at. She's like Uche 8.0. Uche with a glam team on her all the time.
She's got like wigs and stuff, right?
She's just got this beautiful bone structure, and I don't know about wigs, but she wears, you know, big curly hair and like natural. I think it looks like it. I hope it is, because that's just something that's come to my attention, like women of color and hair, and how it's just a whole I'm going to plug something else really quick. On Netflix, it's coming out. It's called Nappily Ever After.
Okay.
I legitimately shed one single tear while watching the preview for it. It just seems powerful. And like...
What is it about?
It's about essentially black girls' hair.
Oh, wow.
And like living in the world, like... I mean, the preview does basically
living in
show
America
the whole...
where everything is made for white
people
women's
hair.
And...
Yeah. And just like that whole realm of like natural hair for black women is such a... She, one part in the preview, she says, my hair was like a second job. And now that, like, she shaves off her hair at one point. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I hope I'm not spoiling it. The preview did it, not me. And she, like, shaves off her hair, and, like, she's like, this is the new me. Like, it just, even in the preview, I cannot wait to watch it. I can't remember if it's a series or a movie, but it looks fantastic. And it's just funny that you said she wears a bunch of wigs.
I don't even know. She has, like, a humongous fro.
Yes. She
and
wears
then
like
straight, and
big hair. Yeah. But yeah, a lot. I mean, but again, in that preview, they show the mom, like when this woman, I'm talking about Nappily Ever After again. This woman is a child. It seems like it's a flashback, and she like her mom puts the comb on the stove, and then like taps it and like straightens her hair.
Oh my gosh!
And like. She just, it's crazy. Like, her career advanced because her hair was different. Like, it blew my mind even just watching this preview. I read a bunch of stuff. I've talked to my one friend, Brittany. Shouts. She definitely doesn't watch either one or listen, but if you are, love her so much. She's, like, opened my eyes to that. Like, a lot of times, like, for that style, that texture hair, you would want like a silk pillow. So like women of color, black women, bring like silk ties to hotels because they all have cotton things, which is only okay for white hair. Yeah,
or it's just completely ignorant of...
It's completely ignorant of another style, texture of hair that like, So... It's just one of those things that you don't think about, but I'm sure Asia does.
Oh, yeah.
Or did,
Definitely
and hopefully...
seems like it, yeah.
Hopefully that's not a wig. I hope that's her real hair. Anyways, she's stunningly beautiful. However... And I appreciate her for letting me plug Nappily Ever After, because I wasn't planning on doing that. I just watched that today. But... So she is... has such a slimsta. So slim that she has already replaced one of the photos that I was going to talk about. And it was just...
You gotta be quick, gotta be quick.
Well, no, okay, so it was just the fact that she's one of those chicks, I think, judging from her profile, she has a dance move and does it at every turn. And so there was a video of it that was still up, but the picture that showcased it so much, gone.
Wow.
Gone but not forgotten.
My goodness.
So then the other interesting thing about her is her occupation. I mean, her bio. Not everyone has it, but it's entertainment reporter and on-air host at Muse TV, which seems legit. Okay. I'm not necessarily positive what Muse is, but I feel like I've seen it. Like on Facebook
sounds
videos.
Like something I've heard of at
right.
Least.
They probably have a Snapchat that's on the Discover page or whatever. But she only has about 2,000 followers.
Well, just because you're an on-air, like, TV host, like, how often are you, like, watching, like, local news or, like, something like that? Like, even Vice, or, like, NTV News, like, you're never... Someone pops up, you're never gonna, like, follow them or look at them.
Sure,
you know?
But she's, like, that's supposed to be, like, a personality, like Juliana Rancic. some people, it's rare.
She's only 22.
Either way, just the networking, like all the people that work at Muse follow each other. Like you'd think it'd be more than 2,000 people.
I'm excited that she only has 2,000 because there's a couple that I have that have like 47,000, and there's a couple that have like 1 or 2, and I like it.
Right, but I'm more comfortable with one of the Muse TV on-air hosts to have 49,000 than the 2,000. I'm just a little confused by that, but this was funny. So she's one of the videos of her interviewing someone, a complete nobody, name from this show called The Four. That's essentially something like The Voice or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that a famous show?
I think it's new, but it's on Fox, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, the guy on it was just to me, like, who is this? Is he the producer? Like, who is this guy? Is he the host? I have no idea. And this could be so ignorant, but I wasn't trying to be ignorant. I didn't recognize him. Go to the caption. Not a mention of the show that she's interviewing about, the people she's interviewing. It's just all about her career goals and how excited she is that she was able to do this opportunity for her to advance her career goals. I'm like, homeboy, you're a reporter. At least have the wherewithal to say that this experience interviewing this person was great.
Yeah,
that's part of being a reporter.
Was, yeah.
Or, we get it, your career goals.
Like, I could go down to, like, the
talk
local...
about the experience. Are you watching your own life from outside? Like, you're in it right now, girl. You're like...
Imagine, like, me going to the Naperville Kite Festival and, like, bringing a microphone and talking to a couple people and then posting them and be like, I'm just so excited for my career goals. All these, like, great moments that I can, like, propel myself to greater heights.
I mean... That would even make more sense than this because she obviously is a professional. She works for this network. Mm-hmm. So that is what it is. And then, I mean, here's the thing too. I can't say for sure. I don't feel like I know Asia.
Okay.
So I have a lot of criticisms. And you, on the other hand, are like just like sucking their butts. And I feel like an asshole, but I thought that's what we did around here.
We're assholes.
You're not. You're like perfect, spotless, all-American, perfection.
I did the 2 All-Americans first.
All right, fine. Well...
Got them off my plate.
This is another criticism I have of Asia. Again, she's so beautiful. So, like, I wish there were no captions. But one is, like, her just looking hot as shit. Mm-hmm. And the caption is thinking about Chick-fil-A, like...
That's like a Gillette situation. Mm-hmm. Like a taco.
No, Gillette is cuter about it. No, is more... Gillette was funnier about it. Wasn't she?
Hers was kind of the same, like...
It was? No,
like,
didn't she?
It was, like, literally her on a floaty in a pool, like, you think I'm... Whatever, look, like, I don't even know. You think I'm sleeping, but I'm really just thinking about Taco Tuesday. Something stupid like that.
I remember it being funnier.
Really? Maybe. I mean, she did... I think she laughed at us, so maybe she...
I remember thinking it was a twist on the old...
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, you know what?
I think she was saying that she was hungry. Like, I don't think she was saying, like, as if she... So maybe that is what Asia's doing, it doesn't seem like it.
It seems like it's a...
It seems like she was about to go get Chick-fil-A after. Like, not like, I'm hungry. Because she... No, I don't know. I felt like Gillette made it clear that she was being ironic, but I could be wrong.
This one seems like she put the Chick-fil-A in there for just likes, because people like Chick-fil-A.
And those people are homophobic assholes. But for real, fuck Chick-fil-A. Yeah. But also, people do love it, and it's not cute. Sorry, Kaylani. And now I'm going to call you Kaylani because...
Kaylani. So we have Kayla, Kaylani, and Kenya.
Don't put Kenya in there. Okay, it's so not a K.
Between the challenge and Are You the One Season 7, we have Kayla, Kaylani, Kaylee.
That's good. Thank you for leaving Kenya out.
The big 4.
The 4 Ks.
The 4 Ks.
But yeah, that's all I have on her.
Nice.
Asia.
Asia Woodley. Kaylani. Her name? She's not Asia.
You're right. Kaylani Love.
All right. Moving to the one that I want to be in the group of Kayla's. Kenya. Kenya Scott. At Kenya_Scott.
Very
and
nice.
crisp.
I love
From
it.
Queens, New York.
I also was mad you took her. I remember you were like,
She
was the first
she is no nonsense. That
She's
is
what?
No nonsense.
Oh.
That is just the vibe that she throws out there. No nonsense, just not that picture necessarily, but
I think it's her
intense.
Is it her eyebrows that do it?
Doesn't give a fuck.
I think her eyebrows are what is no nonsense.
You know what?
It
could be.
They're a statement, and they're.
It could also be that
fleek.
she looks like Alicia, and Alicia kind of no nonsense.
She kind of okay. Don't take this the wrong way.
What?
I've only looked at 1 or 2 pictures of her,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them looked weird quality to me. It was someone's group shot on Instagram.
Okay.
Because she wasn't one of my girls, I didn't want to like spoil it. She looks like she may have had a nose job.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, you can't like.
I don't look for that stuff.
But neither do I.
Not that you
Neither
do.
do I. I just have seen a lot of housewives. Like it just gave me maybe not a nose job. That's what I'm saying. Some sort of face surgery, but maybe not. I don't even want to be rude because she is gorgeous.
Doesn't seem super apparent to me, but
all right, just wondering.
she seems like she is gonna fuck some guy up. Like if some guy that she doesn't think deserves her comes after her,
oh, she'll be
she's
slapping.
gonna fucking put him in his place. Like get the fuck out of my way.
Is she short? She looks like she could
yeah,
be short.
she's pretty short. So
I
she's
could just picture her jumping up.
Oh my
and,
god, yeah.
and
Or not even just like
pawing.
cold shoulder, like ignoring someone. Like that's that's the vibe I get from her.
okay.
So like Alicia is my look-alike comp, but like I think she actually is gonna act more like Shanley, just like literally just
okay, gotcha.
just like put some like Adam, like Shanley and Adam, just like
who's our Adam?
I don't even know. It might be Tomas, like that Tomas kind of. I don't know.
Brett.
Like, it could be any of these guys. I mean, any guy with Shanley would probably be an Adam to some degree. So I could see any of them with Kenya.
True.
And
Except
then,
for Christy or what's his name? Oh my gosh.
No.
Is it Christy?
No, Chris T was with. Was he with Shanley?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
yeah.
snuck out. Was his name Chris T?
Yeah.
Okay.
Must have been right.
That's also CT's name, technically. I couldn't tell if I was just like making that up.
Oh my god, that just dawned on me.
Allison loved them.
Mm-hmm.
So
It was definitely Chris
Let
T.
us know. Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
T. Right. It just came out of my head.
My last thing on Kenya, and this might be a little TMI, but she has pierced nipples.
Oh my gosh, this is not TMI. So shortly before this, Reggie, all like weird. We were both kind of in our own like zone. And he's like, could you come here? I just have a question.
I was just being super precautionary.
But you said it like that. Like, could you come here? I have a question. Like the time my brother was like, when he was like 8 years old, maybe younger, was like, Rian, the dryer's broken. And I go upstairs to get it. And he's just pulling on my sister's thumb. That was stuck just in like a lint trap. I was like, oh, Griff. Like, could you just come here a sec? I have a question. So he's like, you gotta see this photo. Does she have pierced nipples? Like,
okay,
I'm
I
saying
did
to
not
them-
say, does she have pierced nipples? I said she has
pierced nipples, right? You said it so.
I was like
you reverted to, you were like
yeah,
ashamed
reverted to like a
of
12-year-old.
her, yourself.
Of,
Yeah,
like,
you felt,
that
it felt
I
like
even
you were
noticed
ashamed.
it. Well, it was really just like,
I wanted to ask if you pierced her nipples for her. Like, you just seem like,
I was,
she has them, right?
there was the 1% doubt of like, what if this is just a fucking weird shirt and like you're gonna come over and be like,
there are barbells.
I know, it's a clear barbell in there. So I shouldn't even have asked you. I should
And it was like, I think that's what the photo is of.
That's the point of the photo, is I have a pierced nipple.
Right.
Don't know about the other one though. She's got a left pierced nipple. We don't know about
Confirmed
the right
left. The right is unsure. I'm sure we'll find out.
Well-
I'm sure we'll find out.
one. You think someone is gonna explicitly say that? Like, man, I was hooking up with Kenya. She's got a pierced left nipple, not right nipple though.
It's either going to be plural or not plural.
I guess, okay. All right.
And it's hard. The blur doesn't blur out a piercing. If we see any silver floating around that blur, we know it's
Even
the
in, like,
barbell.
like the black light of the boom boom room. Like we'll be able to see like a little shimmer.
We will find out if it's the last thing we do.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding, obviously. Okay, so that's Ken's.
That's Ken's.
Kenny. I'm sure she would love that. She looks like someone who likes to be called Kenny.
Or Ken's even. Kenzie?
Kenzie's kind of cute. Kenny. Kenny's just like Kenny.
Kenneth.
Wait, Kenny. What is his name?
Kenny Kawaguchi from Backyard Baseball?
No, from Eastbound and Down.
Kenny Powers.
Powers. Okay, I almost said that.
She looks like Kenny Powers. That's my comparison.
Oh my gosh. Couldn't be more opposite. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to say this. I don't have much to say about the next three. That doesn't mean I don't love them. I just don't have much to say. So, I'll go with Callie Ray. Callie Ray Jepsen. Just kidding, but her handle is Callie Ray Official, which annoys the shit out of me off the bat. It's CALI, like the shortened version of the state, RAE Official. That's her handle. Her real last name is Trepp, Callie Trepp, 24. She's from Chicago, though, so gotta give her some shouts. Here's all I have to say about Callie.
Okay.
Her Instagram profile is a Vogue magazine. Oh. That's it. It's artsy,
is it like
lighting.
16 pictures?
I don't think she has a Slimsta, but it's also, it might as well not be her Instagram. It might as well be a magazine of advertisement.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Scroll through it. It's an ad. It's an ad.
Oh, it's an absolute ad.
Go scroll all the way through. Just keep scrolling.
I didn't even know what she looked like. I did not picture her to look like this.
Right. The picture that's on her bio is the most real that she looks in any of these. Yeah. She looks like Kelly Kapowski went to Vogue from Saved by the Bell.
That is dead on. Oh my god, they even the pictures even fit together like a puzzle.
Yes. Like some of them have half her leg.
I want to print them all out and put them together.
Oh my gosh.
Get rid of those white boundaries between them. Wow, okay.
So then at the very beginning, so when's her last post? Because I don't think she has a Slimsta, but wait, she definitely has a Slimsta.
The last post is from, 2016, so Slimsta. But she might, I wonder if there's this is her, okay, I'm being
She's got a Finsta.
Now. Oh. Unofficial. Wait, if we just search Callie Ray.
Unofficial.
Oh,
that girl has never called herself unofficial.
Unavailable. This is like Michael Dean 3.0.
Should we make a Callie Ray unofficial?
Callie Ray unofficial.
If it's unavailable, that means someone has it.
Yeah,
should we make a Callie Ray unofficial and just troll
grab
her?
That thing tonight.
Let's troll her for no reason except that it's whatever.
Could be the nicest person in the world. Gonna troll the shit out of her.
She might be. She probably is the nicest person in the world, and also the most boring person in the world. All of her photos are just whoever took it, and then they're a bunch of 1,000,005 hashtags.
Her makeup in some of these pictures looks like it was from Xenon.
I mean, it's all Vogue.
From the year.
She is just in a high fashion magazine.
2080.
Does she ever run to the grocery store? Probably not. No. Look at her Instagram.
The unofficial Callie Ray. That's where you get pictures of her.
Just trash.
Paparazzi.
With the no shoes at the gas station like Britney style.
That type of shit.
That's the Callie I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know unofficial.
We're going to find out.
But then, so the very beginning of her thing, she is singing Damien Rice, a song I fucking loved. That album cover brings me back to when it first came out. I saw him live. I loved Damien. I mean, I still do. But it's Volcano, obviously. I'm sure it was very famous, very popular. But and she has a great voice. It's her singing it. And I like how it was her voice and just the album cover. That was oh my gosh, maybe there's more to Callie Ray than we know.
Yeah.
And she's from she's from the Midwest. There's something, obviously that's where I'm from, so I want to connect because I feel like we have something in common. Because it's not when you say American, is there another country where the regions of that country are so fucking different besides Korea?
I'm sure in like
Africa,
or like China. Africa is
but it's
not
a continent. Okay, good.
Like I'm sure China is like that because China and Russia are
the big ones, right?
Yeah,
but like
it's just
France,
so spread out
people just say French.
Everyone,
but I feel like
France is
America
so French.
gets lumped in with that. But I mean, I guess we are all all the same, and everyone in their own country think that it's all like that.
Yeah.
And it is all like that.
Yeah.
But there's just such stark differences. Anyways, she seems to me like an LA girl. Mm-hmm. But there's also something to be said about a Midwest girl that moves to LA. That's a whole nother sect.
And like that Damien Rice, that's like a glimpse into her Midwestern.
Her roots.
Yeah.
But anyways, she sounds like Joss Stone. Or like, okay, you know how, remember that SNL skit where Justin Timberlake, it was right after Blue Ivy was born and all the celebrities came in and like Kristen Wiig was Bjorn. And it was so great. And Justin Timberlake was Bon Iver, which I want to just say Bon Iver because I want to rebel, but I know
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Where Justin is like, it's like someone's announcing the visitors that come into the hospital room to see Blue Ivy. Okay. And it's just like a bunch of celebrity impressions. And Justin does Bon Iver. And like, his impression, it's like, she seems like she's doing an impression of Joss Stone. Do people even know who Joss Stone is anymore? Like,
I don't
that just
know
like,
who Joss Stone is.
No, that's a horrible impression, but it's just like, is that like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She has a good voice.
Like you're singing out of the front of your mouth.
I bet, yes. I bet when she just realized she could sing and wasn't like, this is going on Instagram, I bet that sounds awesome. Does that make sense? She has a good voice.
Yep.
It just sounded so overly stylized that I was like, I'm
out.
And she clearly was like, I'm out too. But then, check what her profession is. Her bio. Musician.
Singer, songwriter, dancer. Literally everything in here is her like...
Triple threat. AKA just Vogue model. AKA the face that you fold open to get your fragrance out of a fashion magazine.
Did you click on her...
website?
Band, Little Noises?
No.
Chicago's new upcoming indie fusion band.
What?
Followed by Callie Ray Tom Buenos and Lauren.
Wait. We can see her.
Yeah, like we can legitimately see her.
That should have gone bigger. That should have gone bigger right there. Now I'm critiquing
the video
her song.
cut out, but holy shit, yeah, we're gonna see her. Little Noises.
Little Noises.
Following it right now.
Oh my God, Callie Ray.
Fuck yeah.
It reminds me of, what was that band that came out of Bennett? The Hush Sound. Do you think the Little Noises and the Hush Sound, that's why it reminds me of it. They sound the same.
When you first said...
The names are the same.
When you first said that band that came out of, I immediately, my first instinct was you were going to say Iceland and it was going to be Of Monsters and Men. Then you finished it up with Bennett and a band that no one has heard of.
Oh, I'm sure people know it. I'm sure.
Sound.
But wait, time out. It was called the Hush Sound. They were on something. They did something. Trust me.
Like
I didn't know any of the people in the band.
Didn't
know any of the people in the band. Just knew that they did something that I was like, oh, that's crazy. But think about it. The Hush Sound. What's her band's name?
Little Noises.
They are the same band.
Thing. Yep, absolutely. Oh my God, I can't wait to see them.
Me neither. Wait, I'm gonna look up their thing. Okay, so I'm all good on Callie.
Okay,
You already booked him?
I already booked them for our live pod. I'm gonna jump across town to Wrigleyville.
To Deuces and Diamonds.
We were just in like Logan Square. We're jumping over to Wrigleyville to Deuces and Diamonds.
She could be a Ukrainian Village now, though.
Who?
The Ukrainian Village is like super indie now.
Oh, well, it's always moving. Once you're in the indie spot, it's no longer indie.
Exactly. So you just said Logan Square. I think that what you mean is Ukrainian Village, and we are on the pulse, people.
And by the time this pod comes out, it will be some totally new neighborhood. Anyways, Samantha McKinnon at RamBamSam18. She's 22. She's from Chicago, so shouts to that. She works at Deuces and Diamonds. And the MTV bio says she's the manager of 3 of the hottest clubs in Chicago. The only thing I could find on her page was Deuces and Diamonds, and she was at one point at Prism. So I'm thinking if those are the 2 hot clubs, and the third one has to be Trader Todd's, right? the dive karaoke bar.
I love Trader
Boys
Todd's.
Town.
I shut that bar down when I did Sum 41. Rolling through the party like my name is El Nino. Wait, but the refrain is actually good. And I remember, the only reason I remember the beginning of that song is because once it started, I was like, oh shit.
This
part is
my
very
God,
good. But then as soon as I got to, I don't want to waste on
yeah, then everyone goes crazy.
And I loved Sum 41 as like a 7th grader, so I knew every beat. I didn't miss a note. And I felt like I was Derek. God damn it, what's his last name? Wilby?
Who is that?
The lead singer of Sum 41. I told you I was obsessed with that.
Wait, the last time I was at Trader Todd's, we got there as it was closing, and like I don't know what we were thinking like we were gonna show up at like 1:45 and like magically bump to the front of the list and get a song.
Like you're a headlining comedian at the Improv.
Yeah, we walk in and everyone is being ushered out. There are legitimately 18 people on stage, all singing, "You ain't never had a friend like me." It was, for like the 20 seconds I was in there, it was magical. And I remember walking in like, I'm gonna get a drink, and then people are shoving me backwards while like Aladdin, Mr. Aladdin, sir! It's 18 dudes on the stage like going crazy, like almost rapping it.
Can your friend do this?
It was fantastic.
Wait, that's so good.
But Trader Todd, so that must be the third club.
I hope it is.
That she works at.
I hope it is.
So
and I hope that's where Little Noises band is playing.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you think they have Little Noises at Trader Todd's and we can learn their songs and then do them at Trader Todd's?
And then all the girls from Deuces and Diamonds will come over. Mm-hmm. So Samantha, I don't know what she'll go as on the show. She is...
Sammy.
She looks like JWoww. Like,
she does.
to a T.
And
Courtney from Floribama Shore. My previous cast members, I had a hard time coming up with it because a lot of her stuff was like legitimately promotions for the bar. So I couldn't get a huge gist of like what she's like. Seems kind of no nonsense. That's apparently my phrase of the episode right now. But my previous cast members were Brianna from season 2.
Okay, I can see that.
And Paris from, I believe, season 2 she was also on. She was like only on it for a couple episodes, but then like went in the honeymoon suite with Pratt, just like glammed up, always glammed up. Like you never see them without makeup.
Right.
Like one of those type of girls.
Right.
Samantha McKinnon, and she is a chameleon. Like she literally on her Instagram page, like every other picture, she has brown hair, and then it just jumps right to blonde, and then it's right to black, and then it's like, it's wild.
Huh. I think chameleons change gradually, but...
I know, but you get the point.
I know what you mean.
So, yeah, that's Sam. We're gonna do the Chicago tour.
Oh my god.
Clinton and Uche live in the city, so we'll find them. Then we'll go to Deuces and Diamonds.
We'll go to church.
And then see
It'll be a Sunday.
We'll go. We'll go to church.
Definitely see
Little
them.
Noises will have
They'll
a
probably
show
be
like at
baptizing their first child. We'll go to the baptism. Then we'll go.
Little Noises will be playing like in a park that you've never heard of.
No, we got to go to Boozy Sunday brunch at Deuces.
Okay.
Then we hit the evening Sunday indie fest in Ukrainian Village at like a street festival where they just have a random black.
But they're not at the street festival. They're like in an alley off to the side.
Like in the back of a dart bar.
Yeah, like they're playing. You play darts through the band. Actually, that's how indie they are.
Oh my gosh, she is the dartboard, but like hypothetically speaking. But then the darts turn into bubbles when they touch her. It's a magic show.
It really is. I can't wait to see them. They're a magic band.
I'm actually so excited. Is that
They're the first ever magic band.
Is that what you
If they're playing somewhere, I'm absolutely saying them. Or we are.
Okay, who gets
I
to
might
go?
go by myself.
If we can't find a sitter, who gets to go? Me, please.
No, we
Please.
find a sitter. We find a sitter, and
What if
or
we
bring
can't on the
Georgia.
night?
We bring Georgia.
Okay, fine. We'll bring Georgia.
Oh,
No,
man.
she'll
So
steal the
that's-
show.
Oh yeah. Then she'll get on either one. Oh gosh. All right, that's Sam. You're up next. Last person for you. I think.
Okay.
No, you
We're
got
at the
2 more.
Tail end. Wait. Oh God. Can I do a dually and then you do a dually?
Sure,
Because
yeah.
they kind of feed off each other for me.
I got a lot for one, a little for the next.
Okay, so yeah, you finish off the show strong. I mean, I'm obviously gonna be here, but
You're gonna walk away.
Okay.
Go.
Bria and Morgan, who I think goes by Mo.
Yeah.
Mo Fletch. Morgan Fletcher, Bria Hamilton. They're gonna be like a duo for me, but no indication that they were even friends on the show. It's just because I got the same I had the same takes for both of them, but in totally separate ways. So I love Bria. I think she might be my favorite girl.
She in that preview is hothead.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot to factor that in. I was just looking at my old notes, and I think that might be why, actually, because she strikes me as very deep, although I don't have an example, which I think is why she strikes me as deep.
Okay.
It's things where, I don't know, I just feel like she's in touch with her femininity, with her culture, with the world around her, and living in and being a beautiful woman who's doing something in the entertainment industry. I just feel like she's got it. Almost like a more interesting version of what's her face. And interesting by hot-headed. That's why I kind of paused for a second. Interesting
Gonna
in that
be involved in more storylines.
Then what the hell was Gio's girl?
Julia?
No.
Kaylin.
Kaylin. That's another one. You forgot Kaylin. Kaylani Love. You think this is her? Oh, that's Asia. Because, I'm telling you, I kept thinking Kaylani Love was Bria's handle for some reason. Because Bria's is, I forgot to say it. It's at Bria, B-R-I, Cristal, Kristaal. Cristal. Bria Cristal. She also has a slimsta, 40-some posts.
Trending for you.
Average captions again, but not average. They leave, I don't know. I don't have any specific examples, but I love her. And she's 21. And she's, I meant to write down where she's from. I believe it's California, but I could be wrong.
She's probably,
California or Jersey. But,
they're all from Jersey.
Or California. But, okay, so then Mo Fletch. Again, I don't have much on her, but I like her for some reason. Mm-hmm. Different reasons. First of all, she is a makeup tutorial in a person. And
Mo Fletch?
Mo Fletch. That's her handle also, at Mo Fletch. Her captions aren't necessarily grabby. I don't have anything specific to unpack. That's really why these two are lumped. There's nothing specific to unpack. It's all kind of the same. They're both slimstas. They're both just not... I can't make fun of the captions.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to necessarily talk about them.
Yeah.
But I don't dislike them.
They could be the type of people that just kind of don't use social media that much. Mm-hmm. And are just like Bria seems electric on television.
Oh, yes. I mean, that...
It's kind of how Alexis was. I mean, she's feisty on Twitter, but her Instagram, when we did our deep dives, there was nothing there.
We should take note of that because that does say something. We've been criticizing these people, but here's the thing too, when you have a model who's been posting since 2014 and they're all modeling stuff with a bunch of hashtags and adding photographers, we're bored. But some of the people are so real, our Alexis, possibly our Bria, possibly our Mo, Morgan. Mm-hmm. Those people are too busy actually living their best life
Yeah.
to hashtag living my best life.
Yeah. That was
Profound.
Boom. Mind blown.
Was that not profound?
That was pretty damn
I'm
profound.
tingling.
That was profound.
Am I glowing a little?
You gotta glow.
I gotta glow?
You just watched Glow, so...
I
it's
can't
that.
wait to end this actually and watch Glow. Just kidding. I really am enjoying myself, but I really am enjoying Glow.
You're living
also.
your best life right now.
No! Too busy. Oh,
Living.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
No hashtag.
No hashtag.
But also, the one notable thing about Mo is that her occupation... I know it doesn't say occupation, but that's just what people... That's what this cast, for some reason, has been thinking they need to put. Like, is this a resume?
I know, it's hard. Yeah. It's either student or...
No,
Well,
they all have
like
student. It's
like
either like
lifeguard,
emojis
they all have- yeah.
or their actual occupation. Like this is your LinkedIn. But hers is full blown carpe diemer.
Oh, gosh.
I actually love it. I love it. It's ballsy. You don't hear that.
Wanderlust.
If she wrote Wanderlust, I'd be like, what? The fact that she wrote full
True,
blown
yeah,
carpe diemer
It's
and left it.
specific and it's original.
It's original. That's what we're looking for here.
It's original.
Her eyebrows make me a little wet.
Oh.
No, they're just really good.
A little bit.
A little bit. And she reminds me of Angela from Ex on the Beach
Okay. Oh.
in the way that I think she is going to be a flame that ignites the house. She's going to be the straw that stirs the drink. Sonia Morgan season 2 style.
God damn. All right.
Okay. And that's me on the girls.
That's your girl.
Love you, ladies.
All right, my last two, I'm going to start with Jasmine, at Jasmine E. Rodriguez. She's from New Jersey, like
What do you
everyone.
think the E is?
Enrique,
Oh, Elizabeth, I guess. But like Ellen, Edwina,
Elisa,
Elise. Okay.
Elena. I don't know. She's 21 from New Jersey. She is, I believe, still in school. So no profession, no occupation for her. She is absolutely gorgeous, and she's one of those that her People magazine, her cast photo for it, is so misleading. I don't know if it's the angle or something, but when you start just going down her like feed of pictures, she is gorgeous.
Okay.
And she's got a fucking body too. I'm a little wet.
Calm yourself. Calm your bona, Reg.
She's great. She also has, and I don't even know if this is possible, how this is possible, 1,194 Instagram posts. Dating back to 2012. So 6 years. It's like roughly one every other day.
You know
it's
what?
Insane.
She wins the award because nobody that's looking or caring about followers versus posts versus following
Yeah.
is going to let that slide. Props to Jasmine. She's my favorite. She's my new favorite.
1,000, almost 1,200 Instagram posts. It took me forever to get to the bottom of the page. I fucking made it there.
Who's her perfect match?
I made it there. Oh, who's her? I should know this after all her
You're
posts.
basically her best friend.
I didn't even look at all of them. I just wanted to get to the bottom. It took forever.
Do you think that her perfect match has looked through all of her
No
posts?
way. No one on this show. Not
Jasmine,
even
Reggie's put in the work and he loves your body.
the producers. The producers didn't even make it to the bottom of the page.
No.
Guarantee it. There's no way. It took me forever. It took me. If I didn't have a strong Wi-Fi signal, if our Wi-Fi was spotty during that time, I would not have made it to the bottom.
You'd still be scrolling.
It
Okay,
was like just
tell us about
constantly
her.
loading, but if you finally make it that far, you just go through a magical journey of like...
Transformation?
It goes back to when she was 15. So it's like, you get all the way back, it's like blurry selfies. You have like a lot of mirror pics, duck faces, a billion Transformation Tuesdays. And then you have Transformation Tuesdays on top of that. Like, she'll have a Transformation Tuesday from 2012 and then use that picture for one in 2015. It's fantastic.
She's a curator of her own memories and she doesn't have any shame. I love it. I love her.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I love her.
It is, you go on a journey of just like her first belly button piercing. Only belly button piercing. Like junior year decathlon, senior pictures, like a bunch of these inside jokes. It's like,
You know
it's
what?
magical.
You know how people say youth is wasted on the young?
Yeah.
That doesn't apply to Jasmine.
Not at all. She captures everything.
She got it.
It is a snapshot of high school, this whole Instagram page.
She's Instagram Transformation Tuesday inceptioning. And she's aware of it. That's meta.
She's like everything that whoever created Instagram was like, this is what I want people to make.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were thinking like in 2030, because at this point, what are the other people in her age range doing? Deleting shit.
They got 31 posts.
They're deleting stuff.
Yeah.
They're not curating.
Curating nothing.
They're going to wish that they had the first Instagram post they ever made.
Curators of
They're
nothing.
going to wish.
Yeah. So
you guys are all going to wish.
Props
Take note.
to Jazz.
Yes.
Jazz.
You lead. You're the Killa Cam of the season. Jazzy Jazz and Killa Cam.
She could be.
She better lead this house into.
So my two
future.
things I kind of couldn't get over. One is like she was early on the meme game.
Of course she was.
Well, of course she was, but like
God, remember I passed her up because I was like, she's boring.
she was very interesting.
God, I'm so jealous.
She also like and
you're not doing her justice.
She had those.
I'm kidding. I've been talking the whole time.
I'm doing her justice because you're so like fucking over the moon.
She did herself justice. Don't take credit.
So she posted a bunch of memes, and if you know what I'm getting at, it's like meme telephone. These types of memes that she's posting, because these are the memes that clearly have gotten screenshotted like 6 different times, then recropped, refiltered. It is meme telephone, because the end product that she's posting looks nothing like what the original image is. Look at like one of these. About to be in class, like, you can't see the second S on class.
Oh,
it's the blurriest
so
picture
zoomed
and like
in.
pixelated, zoomed, filtered a million times. It looks like someone took a picture of the meme and then cropped it.
It's like she had to print it out, cut it out, fax it to herself, scan it into her computer, save it in a Word doc,
And
transfer it
it's
to
not
a
just-
JPEG.
I don't want to pick on her necessarily, because there's so many people post these exact same things. I see them all over the place.
This is curation. This is how it was. This is like dial-up meme.
It's so good. And like,
I'm obsessed with this.
so, and the last thing is, because her whole high school life is on there. Every breakup, every fight, everything is on there. Found one from like 2013, 2014.
Oh, read that shit. Read that shit. That's a lot of text.
It's an old-fashioned note. I forgot what notes looked like
The
on the
text?
iPhone. Yeah.
It was like, what's it called? Brushwork or something.
Yeah.
What's that font?
I don't know.
Noteworthy. It's called Noteworthy.
Okay. So here's what it is. It's a screenshot of an iPhone note. I honestly think bitches have no life's lives. I don't know what that typo there. Why the fuck are you concerned about what I'm doing? Do you sit around and make up new rumors about me or something? The shit I hear cracks me the fuck up, because it's something new every day. You know my name, not my story, and not what I've been through. So do yourself a favor and keep my motherfucking name out of your fake ass mouth. On some real shit, I'm done with all you ratchet ass bitches. Keep your fucking nosy asses out of my life and my business. Thanks.
Oh.
Heart, kiss face.
God, what I wouldn't give to know Jasmine in high school.
I mean, she probably doesn't even remember posting that or what that was about.
Do you think she's probably not down to earth?
I have no idea.
There's no way she can be. She's that cool. She shouldn't be down to earth. But if for whatever reason we get on her radar, I want to that's all I want to ask her is what that was about.
Yeah.
What led to that? And in detail. I don't give a shit if
what rumor was
I want to
passed?
hear the names of the girls, all the relations, all the tangents in that story. So then so-and-so, oh my gosh, so this girl, and then this happened on the side. So that played
she
into
posted this, and
I need to know
texted
what
him
the
and-
rumors were.
Yeah.
What prompted her to sit down? What position was she in? What room in her house when she wrote that? What kind of mood? What time of day? I need to know everything.
Oh my god, I need all the details. It's so she left, and the caption was like, I don't think it had a caption because everything was played out right there.
God.
So
I just had a thought.
What?
Do you think that, okay, so hear me out. So someone like Jasmine, who was that age when it started, and not like a 13 Reasons Why, where like it's just this person, like Because Anne Frank, if you remember, wasn't really, nothing happened. It was just this crazy thing was going on, and you got to see this girl's everyday thoughts during this crazy time. Something like that. Like, or is it too in
Well,
flux?
hers is too, like, disjointed from...
Anne Frank's was disjointed.
No, she was literally in hiding.
I know.
She was Jewish in hiding in Germany.
I know. But there was no... If there was social media and the internet at the time of the Holocaust, it probably wouldn't have happened, obviously. I'm saying, like, in whatever many years, they're going to look back at, like, when this all first began, how was this done? What were people like? Not like it's going to be as bad as the Holocaust, obviously.
I don't
But,
think
like,
that
this
Jasmine
era
is
might
the
seem
one.
as, like, the dark web ages. Like, you know, just, like, we're, like, the infant crying in this social media world. And, like, later it'll be so sophisticated. And, like, nobody will have to deal with, like, the 4-second scroll or anything like that. Like, we're the guinea pigs. And Jasmine, I'm nominating Jasmine to be the Anne Frank of Instagram.
It's the most ridiculous sentence ever.
Not after you hear the whole lead up. Reggie, I'm not comparing the Holocaust to anything. I'm not diminishing Anne Frank's experience.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not
saying
like
it
Anne
was
Frank
an
was-
everyday, it was a 12-year-old girl's journal. Every 12-year-old girl had journals at the time. I'm saying everybody has an Instagram now.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, who knows what would have, like, people are deleting their shit. Like, there's not authentic Instagrams anymore. I'm saying, like, there might be one that for some reason people attach to in 100 years.
All right.
And in that way, Jasmine is going to be the Anne Frank of Instagram.
Too soon, Rand. Too soon.
Right? Like, are you less offended now? I wasn't making any comparison or saying anything about the Holocaust itself.
Just about diaries and Instagram. I get it.
Just about curating young women.
She's just a curator. The Museum of Jasmine. That'll come out someday.
Is there a museum of Anne Frank?
Yeah.
That's so weird, too.
She's
Because she wasn't that big a deal.
a pretty big deal.
Only because we found her journal.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying, like, the person
Only
that is
'cause
the
we
next
found
Anne Frank.
Jasmine's Instagram handle.
Only because...
At Jasmine E. Rodriguez. They're going to be searching for Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine E. Rodriguez. That's what it
Edwina!
is.
Not Elizabeth. Edwina! Fun fact, my friend Courtney, the reason I say Edwina, her birthday's on Halloween. Her parents were funny. Probably still are. Haven't seen them in years. They were going to name her... They wanted her nickname to be like a candy. They wanted her nickname to be Pez. Because she was born on Halloween. Which already is kind of like unique, interesting, funny also, and cool.
Yeah.
So they were going to name her, instead of like, you know, anything, or Elizabeth. And their last name is Zintek, that's why.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't know if she might, well... She's not that, she's in politics. I'm like, she's not associated with the podcast because we were we're friends. Anyways.
Is this a bad story about her?
No, but just I say horrible shit all the time. I have already buried myself politically on this podcast. Not burying my friend with me. But anyways, they were going to name her Patricia Edwina.
Oh my god. So that her initials would be Pez.
Right.
Patricia Edwina.
Right. Not Elizabeth. But then they were like, no one ever goes with nicknames. We're going to name her Courtney Crystal.
Edwina. What a weird name. That's
Well,
so good.
Jasmine also has the same name, so not that weird.
Jasmine
we know
Edwina.
too. We know
Jasmine
too.
Edwina. Yeah. All right, my last girl, Maria Elizondo.
Elizondo.
At _ Maria _ Elizondo. ELIZANDO. 21 from New Jersey. Like everyone else. She also, like a lot of these cast members, under 2,000 followers. So she's like a relative unknown. Not unknown, but like not a model or anything by that means.
Okay, I already like her.
I guess I would put her in the same category that you put Morgan and Bria. Like, I do think she seems like the type of person that probably just has more interesting stuff going on in her life.
Honestly, from a faraway distance, that could be a picture of me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's for sure. She kind of looks like if any girl looks like you on the show, it's her. It's Maria.
Well, okay, wait. Now I just saw her full page. I'm just that one where she's wearing the big jeans and looks like she's dressed like a dude. That one looks like me. The other ones do not. She is banging.
Anyways, she's like got that like natural look. Like I don't think she's overly make-upped so she's the opposite of Sam McKinney.
Oh yeah.
McKinnon. Sam Kenny, your cousin. But she seems like she's got more important stuff going on than to post on social media all the time. She's got a slimsta, but it doesn't go. It's not like it's not completely obvious that she's deleted stuff. I don't got a lot on her. Other than this one picture where she's taking a mirror selfie, and there is this like demented doll in the foreground on like the front of the mirror. Look at this.
Oh, a voodoo doll.
Very creepy.
That looks like the
So she might be a witch.
Our Moana doll in the Upside Down.
Yeah, for sure. So she might be a witch. I'm not don't want to guarantee that yet, but I'm like pretty positive. Anyway, I did like
a witch, like religious, like a Wiccan.
She's Wiccan.
Oh,
just because of that doll. I'm just joking.
Wicca is actually a really cool religion, but
isn't that that's what Nilsa is, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No. It was Jeremiah's new girl, and Nilsa was extremely Wiccaphobic.
Yeah, she like brought in like a cross and shit. Yeah,
just made up a new term.
Wiccaphobic. The only thing on Maria, she has like 7,000 tweets, so I couldn't really. It wasn't practical for me to sit back and go try to skim through all of them. So I tried to search like buzzwords. Found one tweet where she said, "How do 13-year-olds have 3,000 followers on Instagram? You literally know like 4 things." She said this like 4 years ago. She's just about to break that 3,000 follower mark, so it's a pretty pivotal moment in Maria's life. And then lastly, she has a lot of anti-Trump stuff, so props to her. And I wonder if her and Cam Viney are either a match or they're going to just completely hate each other, butt heads in the house. So I'm excited to see that play out.
Oh.
You don't think so?
I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that might be a good prediction.
All right, that was Maria.
Maria.
Do you have any last thoughts before we get into Let's Get Social?
Let's get social.
Social.
That was a real big one.
That was real big. Also, this is the we hate each other now. We did about 4 takes of this.
Honestly,
and
it's been going horribly.
This is what happens when you're on your 98th episode of a podcast.
Yeah.
You just whatever.
And when you
go through bumps, and there's 10 minutes left in this episode.
Yes, and
Here we go.
Right.
Reading tweets. We had some good ones. First out, shouts to Sarah and my sister Emma reminded me of this. To put the Instagram handles right after we said the people's names. We didn't do it on the guys' pod, or we were like inconsistent. Did it on the girls.
Yes.
I think we did it on all of them.
I definitely did.
I definitely did too. So we did them on
Perfect.
all. Sweet. So shouts to Sarah for that. She also said, "Remember when Scally was a firefighter in Brooklyn? I feel so protected with all the AYTO people watching over me." And then Kyle said, "Scally was the best. He was like a more tender Vin Diesel."
Tender. That's such a great word.
Tender. Scally, what a blast from the past. When him and Shanley came back from the honeymoon suite to like party that one night.
Oh yes.
And then they like walked back. It was the best.
That was great.
It was like the first season they were just like kind of winging it, like do whatever you want.
We can do this, right?
Yeah.
Why not? I always have a hard time picturing what Scally looks like.
He had like a shaved head, right? Oh wait, that wasn't Scally. I'm thinking of Chris T. Because there was Chris. Was it Chris Scally?
Yeah.
Okay. Scally had the shaved head. He was with that blonde the whole time.
What was his body type?
like in shape. I don't know,
But, like,
a little
tall?
muscled. I don't
Was he tall?
remember. I should pull up a picture of him right now.
Did he have, like, haunching shoulders? I don't think that's what the word is.
Haunching? I
Like,
think he was haunched. This
Like
is him.
haunches
This
or
is
legs,
him.
but like. Oh.
He had
He's
a
a more
hat on the
tender
whole
Vin
time.
Diesel.
Definitely more tender
I
than
didn't.
Diesel.
Wow, he wasn't at all what I was picturing. Do I even know season 1 or either one? Maybe I should do a little binge between now and
Rewatch
next
it,
week.
Yeah. It's like Game of Thrones. You need to rewatch all the episodes before the new season to
my
know the
God.
backstory. Shoot, we should have been doing that the whole time, is recapping every season to get everyone up to speed for season
We've
7.
been wasting our
We
lives.
fucked it up. Okay. So, Jenna Bug, whose Twitter name is YoungBasedKillaB. She said, New Yorker here, listening to the deep dive, and Reg brought up Daniel waiting for gas in his first Instagram post. Depending on what year it was, it might have been because of Hurricane Irene or Sandy. Literally had to drive an hour away and waited 2 hours for gas.
That's crazy.
The insight on that.
When you told me to read that tweet, like in our notifications, and I was like, we are ignorant sons of bitches over here.
Yeah, that was like your gut reaction.
I was just like, it felt like a little pang of like, oh, I'm embarrassed.
But like,
I wish I wasn't so ignorant.
but also like 3 years ago in New York, like who's gonna remember? Like, I don't know.
Still, it's like, think
know
for a
it
second.
was a-
I've never waited in line for gas in my life.
Okay,
I
but
feel like
I
that's
also-
how I said it.
I also don't think Hurricane Irene or Sandy were nearly. They weren't like Katrina.
Okay, but we should still be aware. It's not that many hurricanes to think about.
Gosh, am I gonna think about a hurricane anytime I notice anything peculiar in like an Instagram post from 5 years ago?
Yes, you should.
That's ridiculous. She also said, I also live 30 minutes from Jersey, and it is illegal to pump your own gas. I knew
That
it.
is,
So
I am
bizarre.
very curious about that, and actually I meant to look it up. Ooh, I just got a notification that Mo Fletch is live on Instagram right now.
Oh, should we jump in?
Jump in.
Hey, Mo. Mo Fletch.
Oh, man.
And then lastly...
Mad Dog. Mad Dog
lastly-
style. Jumping into people's Instagram
Jumping,
lives.
yeah.
Into cast members.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Mad Dog,
was
let us
great.
know what you got going on.
Yeah.
Now that we're
if you're in
autism.
any
If you've been
previous...
lis-
if you're in
listening.
Tyler's DMs still.
Or anyone new.
Yeah,
Boots on the ground.
definitely.
All right, go on. Sorry.
And then lastly, Jenna said, unrelated note, I spent my birthday in Seaside and went to the Shore store and got an I Heart DJ Pauly shirt. She shares a birthday with him. And we went to
love
both
it.
Bamboo and Karma, both of which are within walking distance of the Shore House and much smaller in person. I thought y'all'd appreciate that.
I do. I'm soaking it in. I'm jealous.
I know, just the nostalgia waves.
I feel like if I was there, I would be more affected personally than if I was in the Sistine Chapel. Like 100%, actually. Because I have never ever thought about the Sistine Chapel.
But you've
I've thought about
about
Karma 1,000 times. And what it would be like to be in there and look around.
And that's like one of those like clubs that if I'm going to a place I've never heard of, like in the city, in my mind, like half the time I picture it like
Karma. Same.
Yep.
And
It's like
Karma
I hope it's
in
like
my
this.
mind.
I hope it's like Karma. I hope it's like Karma. Nothing like it, but it's still.
And
that's
we don't
the
even
hype
know
level.
what Karma's like.
No, we just see like vague, blurry shots of them like grinding on each other. That was right here.
Yeah. Jenna?
Yeah,
Jenna knows.
Jenna does. No, it's young based Killaby.
Oh, sorry. Young bass knows.
Other Jenna Guillermo.
Guerrero?
Jenna Guerrero.
Okay, I always forget. It's actually
It's
Guerrero.
actually
'Cause
Guerrero.
Guillermo's not a fucking last name. Duh. I'm just an idiot.
She said, I was listening to Perfect Match podcast
Wait,
about
I
Daniel being a
loved
lifeguard.
this one. Okay, wait. See if I get it right.
Yeah.
I zoned out for literally 15 seconds, and the next thing I know, they're talking about the possibility of extraterrestrial life.
Pretty much. And
Well, what was
things
it?
move quickly.
Yeah, things move quickly. I can remember that. What was it actually? Just read it.
She said, Daniel being a lifeguard in Brooklyn, I zoned out for literally 15 seconds and came back to them discussing the possibility of extraterrestrials.
Okay,
things
not
with-
life.
You're pretty damn.
I was really close.
Yeah.
I laughed really hard
so
at that.
good. And we talked about, you mentioned it earlier in the pod, we talked about extraterrestrials tonight, briefly.
I know. Oh my gosh.
It came back to bite us.
I've just been thinking about aliens a lot.
Why not? It's great.
Why not?
Kiana said, y'all cute with the new intro song, Chance and Cardi B. It's because
It's their
I
song.
saw a couple people tweet that out when they were like first announcing the cast.
All
I was
of
like,
their-
I'm putting this in there.
All of their captions are, I'm living my best life. Is that the song that you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have to listen to it.
It's so good.
It is so
So
good. And I'm so glad it's a song that's current right now because I gotta say, as we've been following them, obviously we've did the deep dive before and like they're still posting shit like today. But I was like, this isn't an original thing. Like, what is they're bringing this back so randomly? Like,
Yeah.
it's lame. And you
It's
were
a
like,
current
no,
song
it's a song.
versus like a cheesy cliche saying.
It's both, but like the
But
song
they're
is
using
great.
it for the song. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to SMH it. I almost said Drake. I always want to SMH it Drake. Ooh, I'm gonna get shit. Maybe
Get
edit
some
that
heat
out.
for that.
Maybe
You're gonna
edit
get
that
some heat
out.
for that.
I'll defend myself if I have to, but whatever. You can edit it out if you want.
SMH. Lily said, so I don't mean to voice shame, but why does Nutsa always sound like she's just sucked the helium out of the balloon?
Also, I was saying nutsa
I know.
all
Nutsa.
night tonight.
All night, and then we watched her like little testimonial thing.
Yeah, in between our
It's
little
a girl, Nutsa.
nutsa,
Nutsa. I don't know. They're gonna...
nutsa. That's how I'm gonna say it.
And then Danielle said, oh, this one depresses me. She said, are you guys watching Floribama Shore or binging the end of our Stars versus Champs versus Stars?
I started Chance vs. Stars.
Really?
I watched a decent amount of them.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah.
But we have not watched Floribama Shore yet. Although I've heard good things.
I've seen really boring things from Nilsa's Instagram as of
what
late.
are you to expect? Has it ever been not boring?
And yeah, at first it was not. Before she became
First
on
it
the
was
show.
exciting.
Yeah, now it's like
Yeah.
really bad captions. And actually, no, she has a couple good ones, but
She's
her
getting...
pictures, she's just, it's like, how many times are you going to ask someone to take a picture of you? And like, the lack of shame when people have those photos, you know, that are just clearly their friend or whoever. Like, can you take a picture of me here?
Like,
It's
on
you
these
really
rocks
got
at
to
the
that
beach.
level in the terms of like the fuck me face while your friend's sitting there taking a picture and like neither of you melted into the ground. I feel like I would die before doing that.
Oh my god, that is so funny. That's where she's at though, the fuck me face.
Yeah, but I mean, hats off to Nilsa.
She's back.
Titties up for Nilsa.
Chi-Chi's out.
Chi-Chi's out. Titties up. So crass.
Titties up.
Shame on me. It's so crass.
Oh my gosh. And then I want to read, Kyle sent us a bunch of these right when the cast came out. We read some of the guys last week.
Okay, yes.
I want to read a couple of the girls because he was like predicting the future of what we were going to say on this pod. And I didn't read any of these until right now. I just gave him I told him we're going to read these on the pod, saving them so they don't. I also didn't want them to like interfere with my take on anyone.
Right.
He was mostly jiving with everything you thought though.
I'm excited.
For Nutsa, he said Meyer brand version of Kylie Jenner.
Oh my God.
Which I thought was Jasmine initially.
So he is the Chicago one, or is Meyer everywhere?
I think Meyer is a Midwest thing, and if he's from Chicago, I know the other Kyle Alden is from Chicago.
You're positive of that?
Yes, because
Okay.
I know
Kyle,
someone who knows him.
confirm.
But the other one sounds like he might be as well.
Okay,
or he
anyways.
just hears the Meyer, like maybe he's.
Do we talk about Meyer a lot?
He might be. Maybe he's from like Tennessee. He's like Kroger. Maybe he thinks Kroger brand, but he's listened to us, so he knows to translate to Meyer brand.
Well, we don't even have to speculate any further because we could just ask him.
Yeah.
But also, wait, if we talk about Meyer that much to the point where someone's knowing to sub in Meyer for their own grocery store, we talk about Meyer too much.
Well, we go to Meyer too much.
I already know that.
Definitely.
I'm afraid it's showing.
We just have like the label
That's
on
when you
everything
know-
in our house.
That's when you know you have a problem.
When your grocery store is showing on you. His second one here. Oh my gosh, this is like slap happy moment of the pod.
I know.
All right, a couple more good ones. Morgan Fletcher, why does everyone only have 20 posts on Instagram? I know they've all had accounts since high school. And then in all caps, why do they have to delete all the embarrassing stuff? It's called being a person.
Yes. Did you know? Because I feel like that's exactly
That's
what
like
he
almost-
wanted to say it.
Oh, yeah. I was telepathic with him as well. And then for Maria, he said she has strong, gonna make out with Corey on 3 to 4 seasons of The Challenge vibes.
Oh, man. Maria was yours, so I couldn't have jived, but I probably would have.
For Callie, he said if she put the same effort in her college statistics classes as she does into curating her Instagram page aesthetic,
Oh, my God.
they'll have solved this show by week 2.
Also, though, he said curating. I said that word like 75 times. Maybe not in relation to that, but still.
I feel
That's
like
still weird.
Maybe he's like a burner account for someone that knows us. Is this Jimmy or something?
I don't know, but I think he might be my perfect match. It's probably not Jimmy.
He's got the same takes as you.
I'm sorry, Raj. I'm kidding.
And then lastly, Asia Woodley. Fun fact, her name has 2 things in it that I wrote my final environmental science paper on 5 years ago. The harvesting of wood in Asia. She looks more boring than that class.
I did say that she was the Uche.
Yeah, she definitely
Who
gives
was
off that
boring.
vibe. Yeah.
Let's be real.
I'm going to retweet some of those tomorrow because they're too good to
They're
just
amazing.
be hidden in our
Hats
mentions.
off.
Yeah.
That's my new phrase, I guess, as
Hats
of right
off.
now.
Hats
Hats off
off
to
to
you,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Hats off to everyone. Keep the tweets coming. We had some good ones this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we'll have a bunch next week.
I'm sure we'll have a bunch, guys, right, guys? We'll have a bunch.
I'll start a bunch of burner
Listen,
accounts.
you guys should boycott us tweeting at us until we watch Champs versus
You
Pros.
should, yeah. That should be...
I mean, I hope you don't.
but if you do,
But if I were you, I would.
But now we have an out for if no one tweets at us. Oh, it's the boycott.
Yeah. Ooh, the boycott's really hitting us heavy. Let's
Ooh,
just
the boycott.
watch it.
Only
How
one
about?
tweet this week. Oh, the boycott. Boycott's strong.
And then it's like we don't know how to feel about the one tweet because it's like you crossed the picket line.
Or it's like you're not an
but
actual
also,
part of the listener crowd.
Exactly.
You didn't get the memo.
We kind of did want the boycott if everyone was on
you
board.
clearly didn't
so-
listen to the last 5 minutes of episode 98.
What are we even talking about? But we're just getting intoxicated on our 100th episode coming up. Not
are
actually
we?
intoxicated.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm on a personal high.
Yes,
about it.
like it's intoxicating that we're almost at 100.
Speaking of almost being at 100, episode 99 was supposed to be... We're supposed to do a challenge one last night. We're doing a challenge one next week.
With a special guest.
And not anyone famous. We don't have like a cast member
Better.
on there. Better than a cast member. And we're going to do
TJ.
some sort of like top 10 countdown list. So be on the lookout for that.
And give us ideas if you want.
Yeah, because we haven't nailed it down yet.
Not yet, but we will.
Yeah, we definitely will.
All right, thanks for listening. As always, hats off.
Keep curating your aesthetic.
Bye.
And stop deleting those posts.
Seriously, no more slimstas.
No, not listeners, not cast members, no one. No delete.
No delete. Bye.
I was walking through icy streams that took my breath away, moving slow.